Oh, welcome to the show of the AlwayzGamezTV Show, episode 19. I am your host, Roger Knowles, and I'm joined once again by the amazing Tom Simpson.
I need a nappy.
And we're back once again where we talk about news, video games, and random other crap that we decide to throw in when we go off on our tangents.
Yeah.
So how have you been?
Fine. Yes,
You're fine.
How are you?
How are you?
How are you?
How are you? I'm very well, thank you very much. Enjoying the sun, almost, even though we're cooped up inside. Very nice day today.
It's for the best when I'm ginger.
Oh.
It doesn't end well.
Yeah, and I was like, ooh.
It doesn't end well.
Where to go from there?
I say like when I'm ginger, it's not like it changes.
when you diet, you suddenly just became okay in the sun.
I'm not going to say anything because it'll be bad.
Anyway, welcome to the AlwayzGamezTV Show. Like I said, I'm Tom. I'm not Tom. I'm Roger. He's Tom. Fuck yeah, jeez. We've had Relentless, we've had KFC, and we're now on the Dr. Pepper.
And we're both quite tired.
Yes.
Today.
Bank holiday weekend, though.
That's good.
Yeah, well, you do at work Mondays anyway, do you?
No, it doesn't change anything for me.
No. Well, it changed a lot for me. I get a 3-day weekend, which is nice.
That's good.
So, Tom, what have you been playing these last couple of weeks since we last saw you?
EDF.
EDF, which stands for
Earth Defence Force 4.1.
Because whenever you say EDF, it confuses the fuck out of me. I'm like, oh yeah.
Absolutely crazy. It's really good.
That is a
Japanese game.
Weird, strange game.
Well, it's not that weird. It's just... Well,
There's
it's kind of
giant
weird.
ants.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, all right, I'll give you that. It is really good, though. Yeah.
No, you've got to admit, it does look fairly insane. I just remember you playing it on PS3 and the frame rate being about
2 a minute.
When you did like nuclear bomb strike or something, and it was just
I don't know what it was.
It was just. I was like,
Yeah.
I think something's happening, and then just explosion.
Yeah. I picked up Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 and had a quick bash on that. It was all right.
But so you hadn't really got far enough into it to be able to give a strong opinion.
I've done a couple of missions. It's fun, but it seems... I don't know, that certain parts of it don't seem like a AAA game to me.
Really?
Yeah, but it is good, but I think I need to put more time into sort of say...
I've never really played the Ghost Warrior Snipe Elite games, what are they called?
That's 2 games.
Are they 2 games?
Sniper Elite is one game.
What was this one called again?
Sniper Ghost Warrior 3.
3, okay.
Yeah.
Is this one a bit more open world, they were saying?
Yes, 1 and 2 were very linear, story-based, on the rails sort of games. This one's open world, and it's good, but it's also not good at the same time.
If you could compare this one to the Sniper Elite games, which one would you probably favour so far?
Well, they both have the flaws, like the Sniper Elite games and multiplayer coding is shite. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say that. Well, we had a lot of problems when the third one came out, didn't we? Because they had a lot of issues with the co-op aspect
I've had
of
a
it.
problem with the 4th one as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
On PS4.
That's not good.
It's good, but which one would I pick?
Because I remember that we were playing it on PC, weren't we? Sniper Elite, I'm on about 3, and you know when you get that little pulse at the top, and where they're saying that basically there's sound happening, you can fire now, and they won't hear.
Yeah.
It wasn't happening on your screen when it was happening on mine, and then when it was happening on your screen, it wasn't happening on mine. So when it was like quiet on my screen, I'm going, right, don't want to take it. You're like, bang! And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And you're like, it's fucking loud on my screen.
Yeah, no, it didn't sync up.
No, so we had a few issues with that one. But is it co-op on?
No.
What's it called again? Sniper
Ghost Warrior? No, I don't think there is, at least. I don't even think there's multiplayer. I think it's just a purely single-player open world
That's a shame.
game. It's all right.
I'd like to see a proper sniper/spotter game. So I wonder if your co-op could be the spotter and actually doesn't actually have a sniper rifle.
Go and play a game on PC called Armour Free.
Oh. I played Armour 3 for ages.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
And there's so many mods out for it.
I picked that up when it was in like early access.
So did I.
But again, I ain't booted up with PC in about 6 months.
And mine's crippled.
Have you crippled it?
Well, I don't know what I've done, but I'm having trouble with it. It's software side, not hardware.
Do you think you're going to have to do a full hard wipe sort of thing?
I didn't do one that long ago. I don't know what's going on, but it's something to do with my account, so I need to fix that.
Or your Windows account?
Apparently.
Yeah. No. Oh, that's a shame. Well, no, I got to admit, my gaming session has been fairly limited.
We played some Ark, didn't we, as well?
We did actually.
Forgot
Yeah,
about
that's a good point because that's what I've actually played more of anything else than it's just Ark. Because you got Ark a little while ago, but you said you didn't really want to play it until you got a PlayStation 4 Pro.
Yeah, I tried it on. I had it on PC, and because my PC is sort of mid-range now, it used to be high, but now it's mid. It doesn't play it too well, good, and it looks not very good. And now the original PS4, again, it's very blurry and it's not good. But the PS4 Pro, it sharpens it all up and it extends it.
Yeah, I've got used to it just being on the standard, so it's.
You'd be happy if you got a Pro. I think you'd be like, ah.
Which actually does take us into another aspect of the show, which we'll talk about a bit later. The idea of possible new consoles coming out. But
oh yeah.
We'll have a little chat about that in a bit. So yeah, we played a lot of Ark. How are you finding it actually? Because I've played it for a little while ago and then stopped, and then now we've come back into playing it this last week. What are your initial thoughts on Ark?
I feel like my sole purpose on that game is just to chop down trees and hit rocks. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
At this point in time, anyway.
I think we're still trying to get used to the basics. I think of playing that game because I'd really like to go on to Scorched Earth.
I want to see what I can do normally. I mean, there's a place called the Centre and a place called the Island, and I don't know which one we're on.
I think we're on the island.
And we're still in an easy area, and I don't know what the difference is.
In harder areas, there's more dangerous dinosaurs. We're basically in the very.
What's the centre then?
The centre is the centre of the main map.
Yeah, but what's there compared to the island?
There's more like Tyrannosaurus Rexes.
Goody.
More raptors. More dangerous dinosaurs. Remember that chicken / one that we found and it killed us?
It didn't look too bad until it saw us.
Ran at us.
Yeah.
Basically, where we spawned, there's a lot more herbivores and less dangerous ones, like a lot of Triceratops.
Like hippie land.
Which, yeah, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Hippie land. We've got those Triceratops, which we decided to attack, didn't we? Well, we decided to attack one because we thought it was stuck. Well, I thought it was stuck. And then we poked it with our spears, which then it brought loose, attacked us, and then it must have been its mate decided to attack us as well.
Yeah, well, we killed the first one, and then the second one killed me, and then...
I made a mistake because I wasn't really listening to you.
Yeah, and I pressed the wrong thing and deleted my character. But anyway.
Yeah, basically when you die on Ark, you hit respawn, you don't hit create new character. I wasn't listening, he just said something, I went, yeah, hit that one. And then Tom's like, where are all my engrams? Schematics. I was like, oh, did you not hit respawn?
Well, it was our random respawn, so it could have spawned me anywhere on the whole map.
Yeah, we hadn't built. Then we realised about beds. It's basically when I first played Minecraft, I had to learn all these aspects of it. Memecraft.
That could be a game.
Just pictures everywhere.
There's memes. War of the memes.
But so yeah, we've been playing a lot of that. I want to get. We might have a little bash on that tonight, mightn't we? Because you're off out for a meal.
On what?
Ark.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd like to get a little bit more into it. I want to push to try and tame some dinosaurs and get some pens set up, so then I think that'll help us collect lots of materials and push forward.
Can we, do you know, like in the Arctic they have huskies and sleds?
Yeah.
Well, can we do that with dodos?
Tie them all together?
Yeah.
That would be freaking amazing if you could do that. That'd be really cool. I can't imagine it going very fast though.
I'll take it as a no then.
No, it's a no.
That's a shame.
But maybe you should write that into the developer and send that to them, because you can actually put houses on top of dinosaurs, which is quite cool.
Husky dodo sleds.
Husky dodo sleds.
Dodoskis.
What do you mean? No, don't put dodo skis, because another thing they'll strap two dodos to your feet and then you'll be trying to go down a hill with them.
That'll still be good though.
Just slowly moving across the floor. Anyway, it's a really good game. Really enjoying that. I'm liking the survival aspect of it. I think it's really cool. Well, I'm sick of a Dr. Pepper. Good viewing. If you listen to it on the podcast, everybody think they probably knocked something, turned it off. So,
Yep.
Professional. So let's go into the first topic of today's show. Well, obviously at the Always Games TV show, we decided to talk about particular topics within the video games, occasionally films, which we did last episode. We started to talk about Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
We did?
Yeah. You were there?
I was?
Yeah.
I remember everything here.
I was drunk.
Completely. I wasn't drunk, but I do remember everything.
He was neither of those things. But yeah, we occasionally talk about video games, and today's topic, we're going to discuss Call of Duty World War II, or if you want to pronounce it how it's written, COD WW2. So, Call of Duty World War II, Tom. Should we take a look at the trailer? refresh our memory?
If you want.
You sound so enthusiastic. If you want. Right, we'll tell you what, we'll put up the trailer. Hopefully we won't get done for copyright. And we'll be back to you once we've watched it again. See you in a minute.
This day have set upon a mighty endeavor. Souls will be shaken with the violences of war. In this hour of great sacrifice, we shall prevail.
Get your head down and keep moving!
We are all that separates the world from darkness. The enemy is ruthless. We cannot, we must not fail.
Duty first.
Hey, Perez! Bumpy enough for you?
How many casualties? We executed the mission.
Get me the fuck out of here!
How many?
We had orders! Get to cover!
Lieutenant, tell them what we're all about.
No mission too difficult. No sacrifice too great.
Welcome to the Bloody First. You're a long way from Texas, farm boy.
There we go. Call of Duty World War II has now been announced.
Yep.
Revealed within the trailer. Tom, initial impressions, because you said you saw the reveal when it was live. What do you think?
It looks good graphically.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't give away much in story.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Yeah, fair enough. That's the point. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of the World War II sort of era in the history aspect.
So am I.
I do like that, and I'm quite glad this has gone back to World War II.
But it's Call of Duty.
I'm not interested in the multiplayer.
No, that's the main aim of Call of Duty these days. It's like, is it esports still?
Yeah, all the esports things. I'm not interested in the multiplayer, and I've said that for a little while now about Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I'm always about the single player, and I wasn't interested about Advanced Warfare or anything like that.
Crap anyway, that one.
So I mean, I just didn't appeal to me. So, but I'm a bit of a World War II history guy. I love absorption of documentaries of it, and
They are cool, the World War II games.
yeah. And with this, I think I'm liking the tone that they're going for.
Well, it's like Battlefield 1. I was kind of upset that it was World War 1 because, I don't know, it doesn't work. I think World War 2 is better, which is...
See, what I wish with a Battlefield and a World War One story, you know the chapter where you're part of the tank crew?
yeah.
If they could have just done more with those characters and made it full story out of those guys, I'd have enjoyed that. I quite liked it. You know, when you had to sneak into the village and stuff like that to get the parts and stuff. I quite liked that. Because it was different aspects of a game. You were going on foot, you're going to tank, and then you had to defend the village.
Yeah.
If you could have just done more with that and really flushed out a full story, they could have ignored all the other chapters. I wasn't too fussed about the other ones. I really enjoyed that tank mission.
Well, they didn't really have story. But anyway, back to Call of Duty. See, a lot of people, you know, they used to like jump packs and all these like futuristic gadgets and weapons. And now they're going to be going back to like normal, like basically Call of Duty World at War multiplayer, aren't they? In a way.
Yeah, which I don't think is a bad thing though. Don't forget, everything has to sort of
I think it's
go back
good.
and be retold.
Because there'll be all these little Call of Duty kiddies that are trying to jump out the way and they can't do it.
See, it's more realistic.
Sort of.
So, the thing is, I do like the World War II aspect of it. I like the graphics. I think it looks gorgeous, to be honest.
You know what?
Go on.
I think they should sell the multiplayer separately.
I was just about to say that.
Ah.
Yeah, I was saying, I wish they would do a full pack where you'd get the single player and the multiplayer, and singular pack where you could just buy the multiplayer or buy the single player. Like, I don't mind, for example, the full game costing, let's say, £50, right? and then the actual individual games costing £30.
Yeah.
Because I will happily just spend £30 on the single player aspect of the game.
It's quite a lot when you think about it.
It is quite a lot, but it's saving me, rather than spending 20 quid extra on an aspect of the game that I probably will never play.
I mean, the only part... I got COD Infinite Warfare, which was the last one, and I thought the campaign on that was really good. It was different and fresh, and there's like... Well,
Jon Snow in it.
I'll say it was fresh. It was... Well, it was different to all the other ones anyway, like spaceships and that. I thought it was quite good.
But we actually went into Asda earlier, didn't we? And we saw it for 15 quid
yeah.
on PS4. Right next to it on Xbox One, was it 46? 48?
Yeah.
Like, fucking hell, that's a bit of a weird sort of discount.
Yeah, it is a bit.
But yeah, and to be honest, I probably would pick it up if I, one, had the spare cash, and two, if I knew for certain I was going to play it. But there's so many other games out to play at the moment.
No, I need to finish some of the ones I've got.
I probably will pick up Infinite Warfare's story at some point, but presently there's just no point. But that is the only aspect of this game that I'm interested in, is the story element. And I hope it isn't just...
A 6-hour crappy campaign.
Well, yeah, that's for one. I would say basically, you know, like... I'm trying to think of Battlefield 1 aspects of like certain things like that. You know, when there's actually a part of the game where you see him just shooting ships, aircraft coming in.
Oh, and an AA gun, yeah.
Yeah, and I hope that ain't just like, right, now you just do this bit. Got to get through that bit. And there is in the Battlefield 1 where you're like, now you're in an AA gun sort of thing, and you're just shooting planes. Right, now you've done that. Now you need to go into this other sort of gun mode, and it's like
you're on like you're talking about the on the rails sort of aspect. You want it to be slightly more
way of storytelling. I like the idea is you go into this village, you need to collect these items. How you approach it is up to you.
Yeah.
That not open world, but more open-ish, if you know what I mean. A village that you can access and say, right, you approach it. However, you can go guns blazing if you want into this village. Or you could sneak in and take them out, try and take out like the Nazis one by one, and just take out a few of them and then get the information you need and then come out again. I like those sort of stories.
Yeah.
And yeah, fair enough. It might do the situation where at the end of the mission, no matter what, all guns go blazing anyway. That's fine. You've still played however you wanted to play, as long as it doesn't fix you, like you say, on the rails shooter aspect.
Yeah.
So I get really bored of that. Like they did it multiple times in those chapter modes of Battlefield 1, which I was just like, I got bored so quickly. Are you thinking about picking this one up?
It won't be at full price. I'm not going to bother.
Not going to bother us
not
at launch. Not at launch.
Maybe when it goes down to 15 quid.
It's coming out on the November the 3rd, so it is literally, as it usually does, comes out at the height of the season of video game releases.
Yeah.
We've got a few releases to expect around about that time, such as Middle-earth, Shadow of War, and probably a couple of other ones which have not yet been announced until we get to E3.
There's been rumours that there's going to be 2 Bethesda games at E3.
Ooh.
There could be anything. I mean,
Predictions?
Well, I hope it isn't Brink 2.
Ooh, no.
That was a terrible game. Doom 2.
Doom 2.
The second, I don't know.
It wouldn't surprise me if they do a Doom 2.
Yeah, probably.
Again, the single player was quite well received on that.
I got really bored of it.
Yeah, it was a good stress reliever.
Was it?
Yeah, when I got really angry, I was like, boom, 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 boom. It's like, I like the frame rate on that. I like frame rate. I have a thing for frame rate.
Yeah, no, it's better when it's smooth. Get a PS4 Pro.
Yeah. Man. How much do you think I'd get for a standard PlayStation? 100 quid?
I sold mine for 100 quid.
Yeah.
500 gig.
I think I'm just about £250 short. I ain't got anything else to sell.
I don't know.
Me Bobby.
All that.
So yeah, that was Call of Duty World War II. Let us know what you think of this new return to maybe what Call of Duty... Where did Call of Duty initially start during World War?
Well, I saw some behind the scenes, and well, yeah, Call of Duty 1, 2 and 3 was World War 2, and World War, obviously the 5th one. They're all World War 2, so they said they're going back to the roots. And also what they've said is, one of the developers have said it's the best game they've made yet. The thing is, I think they've said that about pretty much every Call of Duty in recent memory. So
yeah, sounds about right. They're not going to turn around and say, it's alright, it's not as good as the one we made before, though.
I'm just trying to big it up again, but
yeah.
I mean...
Multiplayer, I'm done. I'm done with Call of Duty multiplayer. It just doesn't interest me. Unless they decide to do something way different and throw it out there and have a go, I'm not going to go anywhere.
I don't think they'll do it because it's too much of a risk.
Do you think they'll do co-op?
They'll risk losing the fan base if they change it too much.
Do you think they'll do co-op single player?
Did I hear something about co-op? That might be in my head, but I thought I heard something. I might be wrong.
We'll report on that if we're hearing things. That's an aspect of gameplay that I'd be interested in.
World at War. I know it was made by Treyarch and this one's Sledgehammer, but the Call of Duty World at War, which was the 5th one, which was World War II, that was co-op.
I'd like to see co-op in this. Because they did that with the Infinite Warfare, didn't they? Like single player was up to 4 player.
I didn't know that it was, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm sure I remember seeing something. Well, there was some aspect of it that was not classed as multiplayer, it was co-op that you could play as. I'll have to have a look at that. But yeah, no, if we hear any more news about it, we'll obviously talk about it on the show. But let us know what you think of Call of Duty World War II down in the comments below. Let us know on Twitter, Facebook, because, you know, Call of Duty's, no matter what, even if you don't really like it, it's still going to be freaking popular. So let us know what you think. Am I being a bit about multiplayer? Do you enjoy multiplayer? Are you buying it for the multiplayer? Are you buying it for single player?
If people get it for multiplayer, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
I know.
I mean, like, I like playing...
Ark.
Yeah, it's okay. Stuff.
We haven't played Battlefield 1 for ages. Thinking about it.
I played it with Luke like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
When there was a gaming night, but no one turned up. It was still funny though.
Yeah. But no, as I say, I may look at maybe the multiplayer a little bit. I don't know, but maybe I've been a bit too down on Call of Duty.
All I could say is, don't diss it till you try it. But Call of Duty multiplayer is the same.
I'm more looking forward to see how gorgeous the single player is. If the single player is gorgeous, basically, as long as it looks good, tells a good, interesting story, I'll be happy with the story, the single player aspect.
Do you remember Modern Warfare 2 and 3 had? They were like co-op special op missions.
They were good. I really enjoyed those.
They could bring something similar, or instead of doing zombies or aliens or that kind of bollocks, they could bring something new.
I'd be happy with little mini missions as well as the single player mission co-op. That'd be cool.
And this is probably asking a bit too much, but they could do a loot-based co-op mode, like.
I might be asking a bit more.
Yeah.
But I'd be happy just doing mini missions because me and Carl used to do the Modern Warfare 2 missions and stuff together, snipers and stuff.
I really enjoyed them.
Yeah, they were really cool. They were hard as well. They weren't easy.
They were really on the rails. Like you didn't really have much leeway, but they were still fun.
But the difficulty levels that you could bank them up to would make it really, really hard. Yeah. So it would make it quite a challenging mode. But yeah, so let us know down in the comments below what you think. There, in between topic drink. Topic number 2. So, this was actually an article that I saw up on GameSpot yesterday, and to do with the Wall Street Journal. And there was an article about an analyst who had actually accurately predicted the release of the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One time period, has come out and said that his prediction that the next PlayStation console to be released will be released at the end of 2018. So, Tom, you just bought a PlayStation 4 Pro. Yeah. If this is accurate and they say that this is right, how do you feel about the PlayStation 5 coming out end of next year?
Well, it's a bit daft that they're sort of planning it so soon after like a major release like that. Yeah,
because PlayStation 4 Pro didn't come out last year or the year before, wasn't it?
It was last year.
Was it last year?
Yeah.
Oh God, that is soon then, isn't it? Yeah, I'm thinking. I don't. You may have got the last prediction right, but prediction is a prediction. I don't believe we'll be seeing a console from Sony. I mean, well, when we officially hear one until E3 2019.
I mean, I think it could be maybe an upgraded PSVR.
Could be.
Because I mean, there isn't an HD version out. They could bring something like that, like a more powerful one to run with the PS4 Pro. I might be wrong, but
no, I could. Apparently, I did read an article that Sony were looking into VR, but in a wireless format. So that'd be an interesting aspect. So there's no wires. That'd be cool. But I think it's too soon for us actually to see a console come from Sony before the end of 2018. I don't think we'll see anything, and I think my prediction is E3 2019. And then we'll receive details about the console at the PlayStation Access. No,
the conference.
Yeah, PlayStation Conference, which is at the end of the year. I think we'll see that more details come out then. But I think we're safe for a little while. There's no point really for them to release a new console because the PlayStation 4 is doing great, and I know the Scorpio's coming out relatively soon.
That with all the hype about Scorpio saying, "Oh, it's this like, so much more powerful," that might have forced the hand, and they might be putting all production into this new.
But if I was Sony though, I wouldn't be forced into a situation. You only create that panic yourself. I'd like to see, if I were them, yeah, they are going to be thinking about the next console. They're not going to be like, oh, we'll wait till we get to it. They will be considering
because
it.
I've just got a PS4 Pro, I won't be getting a new console for a few years at least.
I think they end up shooting themselves in the foot for consumers like yourself who have just bought the PlayStation 4 Pro. I'm still considering buying the PlayStation 4 Pro. If it's going to come out, let's say 2018, like this analyst has said, we would hear something this E3 which would kill all sales of the PlayStation 4 Pro because there would not be a point to buy it at all. So I don't think we'll hear anything until 2019, and even then we probably won't see its release till the end of that year at best. So I won't worry about that too much, but if I was Sony, I'd be taking a bit of let's just see how Microsoft do, because there's no point going head to head to them directly, because they'll probably want to see, well, how powerful it is. Let's see how it does, and if it's a good console, Sony can basically, as bad as it sounds, pinch some of the ideas that maybe Microsoft might come out with,
like the Ultra 4K drive.
And just basically make a console which takes their ideas plus the ideas that people are complaining that they don't have, and implement those into a console.
Yeah.
And there you go, you're ahead. And basically, you can also look at the cost of the Xbox Scorpio. I've got a slight feeling that the Xbox Scorpio is going to be way overpriced. And if Sony can work that out and release something which is even slightly more powerful but a more reasonable price again, I think if they release anything too soon, they'd be killing the market.
I think about 500 quid.
Well, they do usually come out for about $450, don't they, when they first launch?
I don't remember, but
I think PlayStation 4 came out between 400, 450, Xbox One, 450.
What you need to remember is it's not the first iteration of these new next-gen consoles. It's the revamp, like the PS4 Pro, which came out at 350. I still think it'll be 500-ish. I might be wrong. It might be 450.
Well, the Xbox Scorpio?
Yeah.
I'm thinking 550.
Possibly.
I really do. And I think just by looking at some of the hardware elements that they're inputting into it, unless they decide to undercut it and basically lose a bit of money on it, which they may have to try and get back a little bit more into the gaming market again. Because they're not doing terribly, it's just that they're not doing as well as their competitors. Or competitor.
Pretty much all of my friends, apart from one or two, have switched to Sony.
It's hard to pull them back. It is hard to pull them back, and if pull them back, I'll cut that out from the show. Pull them back, and it's going to be interesting. I don't think we'll be seeing a new console from Sony though. I'll be very, very shocked if we do, and I will do a forfeit if they announce and release a console this year.
A forfeit? Like what?
Then I'll come up with one.
This year? You mean next year?
2018 even, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
In 2018. I regret this.
Well, I can't think of one.
Thank God. So moving swiftly on before I comes up with a forfeit idea. What do you think the idea of Sony possibly releasing a console by the end of 2018? Let us know down in the comments below. Would you be happy? Would you be sad? Would you think this is ridiculous or not? Let us know. Let us know on Twitter and on Facebook. And hopefully, if there's any good questions or comments, we'll read them out in next episode.
Yep.
Cool. So that pretty much wraps us up for this Always Games TV show. It's been a fairly short one this week.
Pretty short, yeah.
Yeah,
not long.
There's not been a lot of information which has been announced this week. It's been fairly quiet.
On the film side, you've got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 that's come out.
Yes, and we need to see that.
Along with something else coming out.
Anything else? Covenant will be coming out in May.
Yeah, that was the one. We'll probably have another show before then, though.
Yep, I definitely want to see that though. I just need to take Cal to go see Power Rangers.
Yeah.
That's about it. Yeah, I don't think there's a huge amount really happened. I've been busy basically getting the Always Games TV show basically on website all sort of put together and rebuilt and rehashed. It's like I keep saying this on a few of the shows that keep checking back. Certain tweaks and changes are going to be made. We're even going to start introducing maybe some film trailers as well onto the site just to help build up a little bit of content up there.
Movie section, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Now, are we going to have one main show before E3, which will be like a prediction sort of show?
Yes, we'll be.
And then we'll have the big E3.
Whichever episode is nearest to E3, what we'll be having will be the prediction show.
Is this episode 19?
It is, yes.
Right.
Yeah, 19. So it will probably be, what is it? It's about our birthday, isn't it? June the 12th and 13th?
Well, it's the 1st of May tomorrow, so 2 weeks, it'll be halfway through May, so we could have the prediction one then. Then we can either leave it 3 weeks, or we can do another short one, or we could do like a filler thing.
I think we'll probably discuss exact schedules as we get closer. Really, we've still got a couple more shows maybe under our belt.
It depends if there's any news. If there's not, it's kind of pointless.
Yeah,
So
that's the other thing. But I think when around about the E3 point, we're going to be. I think we should probably do one after the other.
Up until E3, it's going to be dead, and then after E3, we'll have a lot of content to work with. So.
That week of E3, because they're not only that, but they get a lot of information out of the door before E3 as well to try and jump the gun. A lot of the companies. Yeah. So the prediction show probably will have a lot of content in it generally, which we set before.
Right.
And then we'll have a lot of content probably in the. Do you want to do one like that you said the weekend before and then the weekend after? If you've got time.
Yeah.
Try and do it like that because I think both shows will be pretty compact with content, and then we'll probably sleep them for 2 weeks. We'll be that knackered. I'm trying to take a week off work for that as well. So I'll be doing a lot of writing up different pieces.
I tried, but then I got told no, but then someone else got it off instead. So
you need to change jobs.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, no, thank you so much for watching the Always Games TV show. Don't forget to like us on Twitter and on Facebook, and subscribe to us on YouTube to keep up to date on all our videos. I'm trying to do a few more news updates, especially on games that I'm personally looking forward to. You might have seen the Star Wars Battlefront one that went up just the other week. I'll be doing a few more of those, Battlefront 2 of course, as the weeks go on. I'm really interested in the story of Battlefront 2, so I'll probably do some analysis videos looking at the content because I'm a big Star Wars fan. So, yeah, don't forget to follow Twitter. Follow Tom on Twitter even, at OutcastReaver. You can follow me on Twitter, which is at TheGeekKeeper. And we will see you, hopefully, in 2 weeks' time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.